Assalamualaikum and good day everybody. My name is Hammuzamer Irwan Hamzah. I am presenting my paper for the IMAC 2024. I am from Universiti Utara, Malaysia, under the School of Multimedia, Technology and Communication, Universiti Utara, Malaysia. My paper title is Interactive Game Purple Seahorse Raises Public Awareness Taking Care of People with Epilepsy. This is my content of the presentation. I have 7, all of them, starting with the introduction, comprehensive review of epilepsy awareness and education initiative, methodology, prototyping and formative evaluation, user evaluation, discussion, and finally conclusion. As for the introduction, this project focuses on creating a role-playing game RPG to address challenges faced by individuals with epilepsy and combat negative stereotypes. The main aim is to educate the public about epilepsy, promote empathy, and reduce discrimination against those with the condition. Through engaging gameplay, players will learn about epilepsy and gain skill to help during seizures. The project follows a structured process including planning, development, testing, and post-launch activities. It aligns with Sustainable Development Goals SDG number 10 by aiming to reduce inequalities and discrimination against individuals with epilepsy. The problem statement highlights the discrimination and stigma faced by people with epilepsy due to misinformation. Objectives include evaluating the game's effectiveness, developing an interactive game, and validating its impact through evaluation. The final game features a storyline with characters dealing with epilepsy and challenges and aims to provide a realistic perspective. The project's significance lies in dispelling misconceptions, reducing discrimination, and promoting equal opportunities for those with epilepsies. It also offers insight into game development processes, enhances teamwork skills, and emphasizes the importance of seeking expert advice for success. Number 2 is the comprehensive review of epilepsy awareness and education initiative. This report consolidates various scholarly work to support an interdisciplinary project focused on epilepsy awareness and education. It covers studies on public attitudes towards epilepsy, educational game development, evaluation framework, health-related game development, learning game design principles, community-based studies on epilepsy, and other relevant research. This comprehensive review provides a strong foundation for the epilepsy awareness and education project, integrating diverse perspectives to ensure a well-informed approach that maximizes impact. The key studies include insights to public awareness and attitudes towards epilepsy from Abbasi Kanjevari et al. 2019 and Al-Dosari et al. 2018. Number 2, the guidance on video interactivity and effective game design from I 2021 and Fabricator 2007. Number 3, the evaluation framework like the model for the evaluation of educational game. We know it as the MEGA Plus by Von Genhem 2019. Next is lesson learned from health-related game development studies by Hemingway et al. 2019 and Ismail et al. 2022. Next is about game design principles from Bowler 2013 and designing digitally in the year 2021. Next is about insight to public knowledge and attitudes towards epilepsy from Wubetu et al. 2020. And last but not least, success story of mobile game application for educational purpose such as we and Abdul Hamid 2021 study on ocean pollution. The next section is about the methodology. The methodology for developing the epilepsy awareness role-playing game or RPG follow a structured iterative process to address challenges faced by individuals with epilepsy. It comprises three main phases, which are the pre-production, the production, and the post-production. This systematic approach prioritizes educational goals, adherence to game design principles, and ongoing refinement based on player feedbacks, ensuring the creation of an impactful epilepsy awareness RPG. The three main phases, right? For the first one, the pre-production, we have the problem identification, and then we have the concept refinement and building the storyboarding. For the production phase, here we design the game and we develop using this RPG maker, Hamzah game engine and JavaScript programming, and also we test it, right? Rigorous testing to assess the functionality of the game. And for the last phase, which is the post-production, it is we did the official launch, right? At the focus on promotion at the Pusat Kesihatan Universiti Utara, Malaysia, right? And then we get the player feedback and review, and using questionnaire, and then we did the debugging, right? Next is about the prototyping and formative evaluation. Right. First, we designed the low fidelity prototype development, utilize storyboard and wireframe for game refinement. Right. Supervisor feedback focused on improving game clarity and technical aspect. And feedback address flowchart, sound integration, the level progress, and technical demonstration. Next, we move on with the high fidelity prototype development. This is the transition from the low fidelity to the high fidelity prototype for a polished appearance. The goal is to provide user with an immersive gaming experience. The screenshot showcase intricate details and user interface enhancements. And from this screenshot, we can see the low fidelity prototype with the storyboard and also all the details for the inclusive of the levels, the sound. We also did the formative evaluation, right? This is conducted together feedback from experts in game design and content, utilize qualitative techniques through interview sessions. Feedback address sound like soundtrack, dialogue, aesthetic, multimedia elements, and gameplay issue. The recommendation includes improving consistent interaction levels and UI interface. And for this formative evaluation contribute to significant improvement in various game aspects. And here we can see the table of this supervisor's feedback. Right? We have the feedback and also the details. As for the summary for this prototyping, the low fidelity prototype redefined based on supervisor feedback, and for the high fidelity prototype developed for immersive user experience. And a formative evaluation was conducted together expert feedback and enhanced the game quality. The feedback addressed various aspects leading to significant improvement in the game. Next, we move on from the high fidelity prototype to another test, which is the user evaluation. For this user evaluation, we have the summative evaluation approach, right? This here we utilize the Mega Plus, right? And the procedure use Google Form, right? Where we distribute the questionnaire and we get out from the 30 diverse respondents participated. For the questionnaire, the question is about the demographic, the usability, and also the player experience. As for the results, positive feedbacks on usability and player experience, user finds the game visually appealing and engaging, and challenges and satisfaction were noted along with effective learning. And from the feedback, refinement to the final product, we did the clearer instruction are implemented for diverse devices, and enhancement ensure consistency and positive user experience. As for the summary, the evaluation confirms the game's success in promoting epilepsy awareness. Users find the game enjoyable and educational, and positive feedbacks underscores the game potential as an impactful educational tool. And here we can see an example of before and after of the high fidelity product, which has been polished, right? And the enhancement in the game instruction, where in the before part there is no instruction, right, for the user interface. However, for the after, we can see there is an instruction for the player to do something next for the gameplay. Next is the discussion. Here we have found three main part of this discussion. Number one, the enhancement and effectiveness of the current project, right? The proposed Seahorse RPG achieved its goal of increasing epilepsy awareness and fighting discrimination, supported by the positive feedback from the evaluation. The formative evaluation prompted notable improvement, influenced by the expert advice, enhancing music, language, the monster naming, multimedia use, transition, and combat mechanics. And for the summative evaluation, results confirm the game's success in boosting epilepsy awareness and delivering a satisfying player experience, with respondents expressing contentment and increased knowledge. However, we have also some limitation. The challenges include difficulty in gathering authentic experience from individuals with epilepsy. And then we have also software constraint and resource limitation, impacting the game authenticity, aesthetic, and some content depth. The time and all resource constraint led to compromises in content creation and refinement, potentially affecting the game's overall quality. As for the future direction for this discussion, future initiative should explore alternative methods for involving people with epilepsy, such as support group or collaboration with epilepsy organization to enrich game authenticity, exploring alternative software tools, and integrating the VR and AR or sensory technologies could enhance game aesthetic and immersion. Allocating additional resources and time for expanding game content, diversity, and distribution promotion strategies can broaden the game's reach and impact. As for the last section, the conclusion, this project addresses the widespread lack of awareness about epilepsy, highlighting how interactive gameplay can educate and the importance of first aid training. William Hazlitt quote, "Prejudice is the child of ignorance," shows the connection between ignorance and discrimination. Education is crucial in combating prejudice and promoting empathy, acceptance, and inclusivity. The project educates people about epilepsy through interactive gameplay, allowing them to experience it firsthand and learn proper first aid measures during seizures. Extensive research into epilepsy show challenges in accessing information beyond formal education despite societal misconception. The game has a significant impact, providing a unique way to learn about epilepsy, fostering empathy, and reducing bias. Overall, the project successfully achieved its research objective, with the Purple Seahorse game serving as an effective educational tool, reducing misunderstanding and increasing awareness and promoting respect for individuals with epilepsy. before, and why the word purple seahorse? This is because purple seahorse is the symbol for epilepsy. With that, that's all from me. Thank you. Goodbye.